All right, so in this session, I'll be taking you through the CoopSolve Cooperative Management Information System. It's a software that helps cooperative of all sizes to manage their financial information and helps them to look professional by providing relevant information to their members and savings account holders. It provides the kind of infrastructure that you will expect from a commercial bank, but in this case, it's tailored down to a cooperative. Whether it's a cooperative that exists in an industry base or a community-based cooperative, CoopSolve has all the essential features from basic to advanced features that helps you to automate your workflow and take you from a paper-based transaction to a paperless transaction. It comes with secure access that the admin and the members can access and be able to perform different activities. I'll take you through what the application looks like. This is the login interface for CoopSolve. Upon sign up, we will provide you with a username and a password that will give you administrative access to the CoopSolve system. Also, with that administrative access, you can provide username and password for your account holders and members, which will enable them to also administer and control their own account. If I click to log in, it logs in and shows you the dashboard. This is the dashboard of CoopSolve. The dashboard presents basic information that helps you to know the performance of your cooperative. So you can see from this demo dashboard that I'm presenting, you have like 9 active members, and then it will also tell you how many inactive members that you have. And from there, it offers some insight into the activities of the cooperative. So here I can see savings performance, loan performance, shares, target savings, commodity interest, and all of that. It also gives you a month upon month breakdown of all the financial transactions of the cooperative, and you are able to know how you are performing. On the dashboard also, you will see the activity timeline, which helps you to know what is the last transaction or what is the last activity that happens in the system. We have a missed payment platform that helps you to keep track of how members or account holders are making their savings, and where there are missed payment, you will be able to cite them on the dashboard and be able to take informed decision. Upon sign up, there are essential steps that CoopSolve require, and they are actually under the society setup. Under the society setup, it will show you what logo has been uploaded for your cooperative, the name of the cooperative, and all the essential information. This information can be customized. You can go in there and edit those information and customize them to your cooperative. It's essential that this information reflects the true information of the cooperative, including the phone numbers and all the other details. One of the first initial and important setup is the bank account profiling. With this, you are able to profile the bank account of the cooperative. For instance, I can profile this bank account by entering the bank account number and then select which bank that account number is from. Once you profile a bank account, CoopSolve will allow you to attach the bank to different transactions. So you can have one bank that you use to process loan and have another bank account that you use to process savings, or just have one universal bank account that you use to process all of these type of transactions, and then you click save. Once you click save, CoopSolve will profile that bank account, and then you'll be able to have them by the side here. And here it's already showed me that this account is profiled for loan and savings. This account is profiled for loan, savings, and commodity. An essential part is also that with CoopSolve, members can pay online using their ATM cards. But to do that, you need to profile the bank account. For instance, this bank account here, if I click and I say profile online payment, it will enable online payments, which means when a member logs in, they want to offset their loan or pay for savings, they simply can use their ATM card to make those payments. Another important feature is that with GroupSoft, members can actually create a standing order and say, debit this account for X amount on the 25th of every month. So with that standing order, CoopSolve is able to debit that account with that amount for the savings of the member every month until the member cancels that transaction. CoopSolve also generates a dedicated virtual account number for each member, which is linked to their savings. So for every payment made into that account number, CoopSolve automatically moves them to the savings of the member. The second essential part is the financial setup. With the financial setup, each cooperative is able to set up the type of loan that they offer. For instance, for this demo cooperative, you see, I've set up like personal loan. We have commodity loan. And you can set up different kind of loan. You can have consumer loan, commercial loan. To set up an additional loan, you can simply click on the add new field and then set the loan here. So I can have consumer loan, and then what is the interest rate for that consumer loan? I'll say 5%. CoopSolve have different interest rate formulas, so you can select from reducing balance, spread, upfront, amortization. CoopSolve work with all of these interest formulas. So I'll say reducing balance for now. And then if you offer an application fee when members apply for this loan, then you need to specify that application fee here. It's a flat rate, whatever amount it is, you specify in here, and then you specify whether application fee is in naira or is a percentage. Of course, from the previous screen, we're able to create a bank account. So here, it's going to ask us to attach that loan to a bank account, and then from here, I can attach it to that demo bank account that I've created earlier, and then save this. So this loan, I call it the consumer loan. You can as well create a loan and set it as a commodity loan, which means the loan will work with the e-store, which I'm going to show you subsequently. So aside from the loan setup, we also have the savings setup. The savings setup really, we have three types of savings already included in CoopSolve. We have the general savings, which is like the monthly savings. And then we have the daily savings, which requires that a member makes a daily savings from Monday to Friday, sometimes inclusive of Saturday. Then we have the weekly savings, which requires a member makes minimum of one deposit per week. So with each of these, the cooperative can set whether that savings attracts monthly interest, whether that savings attracts late penalty. And if it attracts late penalty, you can set what date is the grace period for the late penalty and what is the amount that will be charged for that late penalty. So CoopSolve gives you flexibility over all of this. And from the attached interest profile, you can actually say for the general savings, we want to give interest of 1% every month, and this interest should be applied on the 20th of every month. If I click submit, that will apply the interest to the general savings. Of course, if there are no interest applied to savings, then you simply leave it at 0% interest, which means that CoopSolve will not apply interest to that savings. There are some notes here which defines some terms that are used in CoopSolve to help you understand how the system works better. Aside from the three categories of savings that I've just explained, CoopSolve also allowed you to set up what is called target savings. Target savings are savings that you created for a short time period. Sometimes it could be for a long time period, but these are not the profile savings for the account holder or for the member. So you can have like a target savings towards land purchase, and then set whether that target savings is voluntary or whether that target savings is mandatory. So from here, you can create a target saving and give it a name. You can have land contribution. You select whether it's mandatory or optional, and then select whether it's variable or fixed. If it's fixed, it means every member contributes the same amount. If it's 10,000, every member contributes 10,000. If it's variable, then it means each member can decide how much they want to contribute. And of course, you attach this to a bank, and CoopSolve will automatically keep track of that target savings. You can set up as many target savings as required. And at any particular time, you can actually activate or deactivate a target savings once they are no longer required. Another essential part of CoopSolve is the commodity setup. The commodity setup enables a cooperative to maintain an electronic store where they can list many of their products, and then members, when they log into the system, can browse catalogs of commodity products and able to process the order online without having to come in store physically. It makes it very convenient for the cooperative and for the member itself. So with this, the cooperative is able to set up all of their products and then upload details of all of their products, which I will show you subsequently. So having set up all of this for the cooperative, if I go under members account, there's a add new member, which is a form that enables the cooperative to add a new member. You will see from here, it requires that a passport photograph of the member is uploaded, and then where you have the asterisk, red asterisk shows that these are mandatory fields. So automatically the membership number will be generated. You have to enter the name, the last name, the date of birth, the phone number. All other information are optional. The bank account details of the particular member that you are setting up the information for. The software will automatically generate the username. You can optionally provide the password. If not, the software will also generate the password for the member. Then we have the employment type, the company name for that particular member, the referrer, the next of kin, then the emergency contact. So some of this information are optional, and you can actually click on copy from next of kin, which will automatically copy the same details that you have under the next of kin to the emergency contact. The last essential part is the monthly savings contribution, which you have to specify what is the monthly savings contribution for that member that you're registering, and then the share capital, if any. If not, you specify 0. Then upon clicking on save, this will automatically save a new member. Of course, we know this will be very painful if you have to do this for up to like 100 or 500 members. So we have provided an additional menu under administration where you can directly import members data from Excel. So from here, you will see import members data. That enables you to import existing member from an Excel file. So here I have import members data. I can click on that, and with that, it takes me to this page where I can import members data. There is a sample file here that shows you what is expected of the members data, but this can take as much as possible. If you have 1,000 members, all you need to do is to have them in an Excel file and import them into CoopSolve, and CoopSolve will automatically match each of those records and import them into your members data. Another essential part is that with CoopSolve, you can also import your savings data. You can import your loan data. If I go under the members account, let's look at what the membership information looks like. So from here, these are the members information. You can optionally allow your members to register online by providing them this link. So if you provide them this link, it will show a form where the member can fill. And then once they fill, their data will come in as inactive member pending your approval. Upon approving, their data will become active and the system will automatically generate a membership number for them. So from here, I can see all the members, active members that are in the cooperative. Um, each of these members, beside each of these members, you will see a menu. From that menu, you can actually click and change the password for that member or email the login details to the member. Once you email the login details of the member will be able to use that email login details with the provided username and password to access the CoopSolve platform. From the members side, they can actually change their password upon login, perform certain action, which includes application for loan, update their information, make payment for savings, and access the e-store. So I'll show you what the members dashboard looks like. So from the same menu, I can click on members dashboard and that will show you what the members dashboard looks like. So if a member logs in, this is exactly what the member sees. It sees what his account number is. So you can access what is the account balance, the agreed monthly savings that he has committed to. If he has an active loan, you will see the number of active loans that member has in here, and then the basic details about that member. The recent activities shows you what are the recent activities on the account of the member, and it gets drilled down, up to the last 10 recent activity. Then the member can narrow it down to, I want to see my savings and withdrawal, and then that shows you the savings withdrawals. At the bottom, you see the total savings, the total withdrawal, and then the total share capital. Then, of course, here you can add new transactions. Say you want to add new savings for which month, and then specify the amount to add. In CoopSolve, we process that. Then we have loan transaction. This will show if that member has an active loan. So this already shows me that this member has an active loan. So I can see the amount of loan and the interest on that loan. And it then drills down to how the member has been servicing that loan. At the bottom here, you can see what is the total loan that is remaining for that member to pay. So the member has paid a total of this, and then this is the outstanding payment remaining for the members to pay. And then here I can see the total loan that was taken by that particular member. To see more details about that loan, we can go to the loan application. So from the loan application, you actually see that that loan was taken in August of this year. And once you say ongoing, it means the member is still servicing that loan. From the menu here, I can actually view the loan schedule, which will show me the schedule of the loan. So this shows me how the member has been paying that loan, and then drill down to the unpaid schedule. So this is the very important information for the member. So we also have the commodity purchase, target savings, request and approval, then the transaction history. From the member's login, a member can actually generate an account statement, which will come on the letterhead of the cooperative, and the member can tailor down to from what date and to what date they want the account statement to be generated, and the system will generate it and send it to the email of the member or give an option to download that account statement. If I leave this membership side, let's look at the loan. Under the list loan, this will show you all the loans that the cooperative have given out and all the loans that are being serviced. You can click on the new loan application to make a new loan application. Another important part of CoopSolve is that we provide an option for a group loan application. So the group loan application is where certain group of members have formed themselves into a group and they want to take a loan. So CoopSolve will show you the total cumulative savings for all the members in that group, and then enables you to process a group loan for all the members in the group. So from here, you can see all the loans that are being serviced. Each loan that is ongoing, you can drill down, to the menu. I showed you earlier the loan schedule. We also have a menu for loan offset, from where you can actually offset a loan. So I can see that this loan has 3 schedules remaining. Let's say this member wants to offset 2 of the schedule, leaving just 1 outstanding schedule. So you select the payment method and then you say offset, and CoopSolve will automatically offset this loan. So if that is offset, we can go back to the loan schedule, and that should reflect that this are the recently offset transaction, remaining just 1 last transaction. CoopSolve also allow you to reschedule a loan. Take for instance, if there are tight situation for that member and the executive has agreed to reschedule that loan, you can go to the reschedule section and schedule first by selecting the start date of the first payment, and then decide on the number of schedule that you want to apply. And here I say reschedule outstanding, so this will reschedule all the outstanding payment for that particular member. So each of these features helps you to manage the loan transaction of your cooperative. And for a group loan, you always see this tag here that helps you know that it's a group loan. And if it's not a group loan, you will see that it will come with a tag direct loan application, which shows that it's not a group loan. So from time to time, these data update themselves with members' application for the loan. We have several reporting, which a very important one that I want to show you is this payment schedule. The payment schedule shows you what is the contribution of each member monthly, including the share capital. If that member is servicing a loan, it's going to show you the loan that they are servicing. There is a voluntary contribution. If you have added a target savings, all of them will get pulled in here. And this payment schedule is actually very important, especially for in cases where you want to deduct from the salary of that particular member. So you want to export this schedule to Excel and pass this to maybe the HR team or the finance team for the deduction. So this helps you to keep track of what are the expectations for each of the member and what are the expecting amounts that you're expecting for each member. CoopSolve comes with a robust financial system which enables you to maintain daily reports. It has a standard chart of account based on the double entry ledger system. The chart of account is what helps the system to keep track of the credit and debit transaction and keep track of all the financial operations happening in the system. So with the chart of account, the system is able to use this AI embedded programming and decide which account to debit and which account to credit upon each transaction that is happening. And I can drill down from the financials up to different entries. So from the financials, I can see the financial report, which also covers statement of financial position, statement of profit or loss. It has the trial balance engine. I can also view the ledger statement. And this is particularly helpful, especially when you need to provide this report to an auditor. This really helps in all of that. With CoopSolve also, we have what is called a message center. The message center enables members that are experiencing certain issue to send a message to the admin, and the admin will see those messages inside here and is able to respond within the same window and the members will be able to access those information. I mentioned the commodity manager earlier. So here, it helps each cooperative to manage their commodity, the stock level. You can add new stock category or add new stock item that you will be able to manage all of your inventory. So if I go to the commodity, so here you will see each commodity that you have listed, for sale that the members themselves can apply to and is able to access. So CoopSolve overall is a robust cooperative management information system that can be tailored to any cooperative specific use. And because the data is in the cloud, it means regardless of where you are, you can actually access the secure interface. And each member is only able to access its own account and cannot access another person's account, while the admin has the purview to access and manage and administer all the members' accounts. You can sign up by going to coopsoft.com to create an account for yourself. Thank you.